Hello everyone, welcome to my video on an important Python Tkinter project. In this video we will write a Python Tkinter program for movie ticket reservation system. So first of all you have to install MySQL database because we will use MySQL database to manipulate our data. So then you have to open MySQL workbench. So here I will search MySQL workbench and then I will open it, and after a small while we will able to create database and tables. Okay, so this is our MySQL workbench, and here I will click local instance MySQL, and here you will provide your password that was created while you were installing this MySQL. So here I will add my own password and you will add your own. So this is opened, and now I have to create database. So how can we create? I will use create keyword and then database. Okay, and then you have to give a name to your database. For example, here I can give name movie. Okay, movie, and then I will click this execution button. So in this way our database with name movie will be created. But if you have already created your database, then you can connect with that existing database. So for this you have to click this database option or button, and then you have to choose this first option, connect to database. Okay, and here you will enter name of your existing database. For example, my database is rec. Okay, I will read it as record, and then I will click OK. Okay, now I have connected with my record database. Okay, so now I have to create table inside my record database. So here I will type query create table. Okay, and you can give any name to your table, and I will enter name movie. Okay, so now this is my table name movie, and here I have to create some columns. Okay, so I will create columns inside this movie table. Okay, so first is show number. Okay, show, and its type should integer or also sorry, string type. Okay, so I will choose string type. For this I have to define varchar. Okay, and then here I have to set, sorry, this is error because show is a reserved keyword, so we cannot use show. So here I will use show number. Okay, now our error is removed from here. So this is varchar, and here I will enter size 10. Okay, so this is show number, and now movie. Okay, movie name. So here I can set movie name or only movie. Okay, but I should use movie name. Okay, movie name, and here I should use underscore. Okay, this is show number. Okay, and then movie name, and here I will add type of this column. So this should varchar. Okay, varchar, and then I have to set its size. So I will set 25. Okay, you can set size according to your own requirements. And now I have to set price. Okay, this is show number, first show, second show, and movie name. And also here I should uh, add timetable. Okay, so first show from 3 to 5:30. Okay, so here I will set another comma, and then show time. Okay, show time, its type should also varchar. Okay, varchar, and I will set size 20. Okay, and then movie name, and then price of ticket. Okay, so here I can add ticket or price. Okay, I will set price. Okay, price, it type should integer. Okay, int, and I will set size 8. Okay, and then I will use again comma, and now I have to show available seats. For example, I have 10 seats, 20 seats, 50 seats, so I have to show all available seats here. Okay, so seats. Okay, its type is also integer type, and its size should 8 or 5. Okay, it is enough. So now this is our table with name movie, and it contains some columns. First is show number, second is show time, and third is movie name, and 4 is price, and last one is available seats. Okay, so now I have to insert values in these columns. Okay, so here I should use colon semicolon, sorry. Here I have to use semicolon in the last of this query. Okay, now I will go to next line, and here I will type another query to insert values in this movie table. Okay, so I will add all information about first movie, then second, then third. Okay, so I will set 3 show. Okay, so here I have to insert values in this table, insert into movie. Okay, and then here I have to use column names where I have to add our values. Okay, so show underscore number. Okay, and second one is show underscore time. Okay, and third is movie underscore name, and then price, and in the last seats. Okay, so these are our columns, and then I have to insert values in these columns. Okay, so here I will use values keyword, and then I will insert values. So show number, because its type is string, so here I have to use commas. Okay, show number, this is first. Okay, first, and then here I have to use comma, and then I have to insert other value. Okay, inside these commas. So this is our show time. So first show is from 3. Okay, 3 p.m. to, so here I will use hyphen. Okay, 3 p.m. to 5:30. Okay, 5:30. Okay, p.m. and this is our first show number, and then I have to insert movie name. Okay, so here I will use again pair of comma and movie name. Our first movie is Harry Potter. Okay, Harry Potter. So this is movie name, and then price for this I will set $10. Okay, $10, and then you can add price according to your need or requirement. And last one is available seats. Its type is also integer, so I have not to use pair of comma. So here I have to provide seats, so I can add 4 rows and 5 seats in every row, so it will become 20. Okay, so in first show I have 20 available seats. Okay, so now I can insert this value, okay, or this row into my movie table, so I can to revise everything. So this is our show number and show time. Okay, and movie name and price and seats. So first show number value is first. Okay, time is 3 p.m. to 6, sorry, 5:30 p.m. Okay, and then movie name is Harry Potter, and its price is $10. Okay, and seats are 20. Okay, now I will select this, and then I will execute query, and then let us see. Sorry, still I have to create this table. I have not created it, so I will select this first query, and then I will execute query. So now our table is created. Now we can insert this row in our movie table. Okay, so first our table was not created, so now I can insert this row in my movie table. Okay, so now I will execute it, and now you can see this row is inserted successfully. Okay, so this is our first show. Now I have to change values for these columns. Okay, Now this will second. Okay, second, and its time should 6. Okay, 6 p.m. to 8. Okay, to 8:30. Okay, to 8:30 p.m. Okay, so this movie should previous was Harry Potter, and this is Mission Impossible. Okay, Impossible. So this is our movie name, and its price is $15, and available seats are 20. Okay, so this is our second show. Okay, and now I have to execute this query. So I will select this query. Okay, and then I can execute it. Now I will click this execute button. So this second row is also inserted successfully. Okay, so now I have to change values for this table. So now this is our third show. Okay, third show, and its time is 9. Okay, so here 9 p.m. to 11:30. Okay, 11:30, and its name is Fast and Furious. I will replace Mission Impossible with Fast, okay, and Furious. Okay, Fast and Furious, and its ticket price is $20. Okay, and available seats will remain same. Now I will select this. Okay, and then I will execute it. Now this row is also inserted successfully. Now we have list of 3 movies in our daily schedule. Okay, so now this work is completed. Now we have to start our Python code. So I will minimize it, and now I have to open one folder. You can create any folder with any name inside your computer. So I have created a folder with name Python projects. Okay, so I will open new volume. Okay, and here this is my folder Python projects. So you can also create your own project, sorry, folder with any name anywhere inside your system. Okay, so now this is my Python projects folder, and these are some Python files. These are existing in this folder. So I have to create new file. Okay, so you have to ignore these files. We have to create new file. So for this I have to open VS Code, because VS Code will be used as a code editor. So in this address bar I have clicked, and now I will type here CMD to open command prompt. So this is our command prompt, and now I have to enter command line code space dot to open VS Code. Okay, now I will click enter key, and in the result you can see this is our VS Code. I will close this existing file and also this terminal. Okay, so now this is our VS Code that will be used as a code editor. Okay, and now here I will click this Explorer. First I will close this welcome file, and now I will click on this Explorer option. Okay, so now this is my Python projects folder, and these are the existing files, but you have to ignore them. We have to create new file. Okay, so I will click here, and now I will type name of my file. So this is for movie. So here I will type movie. So this is file name, and now I have to enter extension, that is py.py, and here you can see now this is our Python sign. Okay, now I will press enter key, and you can see our movie.py file is created successfully inside our project, sorry, Python projects folder. So here you can see this is movie. Okay, so this is movie file that is created in this folder. Okay, so now I have to start my Python code. I will hide these files, and now here I have to start my code. First of all I have to create one class. Okay, for this I have to choose keyword class, and now I can add any name. So I can use movie. Okay, or movies, and this is class name, and here I will use column. Okay, now I have to define a constructor for my class. Okay, so I will choose def keyword, okay, to define constructor. Okay, and now double underscore in it or initiate, and again double underscore, and then inside parenthesis I have to pass two arguments or parameters. First is self, and this is necessary. Okay, but second is optional. I mean, you can choose any name for second parameter, but we use root commonly, so I will also use root, okay, for second parameter. So now I have to initialize this root. Okay, self dot root. Okay, self dot root. I will initialize it with root. Okay, with this root. Okay, so now what is this root? This is an object for our class. Okay, or yes, it will be object for our class, and we will use, sorry, in fact this will object for our main window. Okay, so here I will create our main window first, but our main window is part of Tkinter. So first I have to import Tkinter as Tk. Okay, so here I will import Tkinter as Tk. You can use any other word instead of this Tk. This Tk is alias that will be used as an object to access classes, sorry, widgets and other information from Tkinter. Okay, so this Tk is alias, and I will go next, and now I have to create main window for my project. Okay, so here I will use root. Okay, root, and here I will use tk. This is tk alias, and then I have to access main window from Tkinter. So I will use dot operator and then tk. Now this tk is with capital T. Okay, this is in fact main window that is part of Tkinter. Okay, and next I have to create object for my class. Okay, so here I will use obj. You can use any other object name. So next I have to use movies, and here I have to pass root as a parameter. Okay, and next I have to access main loop. Okay, so root dot main loop. Now what is main loop? Main loop is used to handle all events in our project, and it is also used to execute our project. Okay, so next here I have to set a title for my main window. Okay, so here self dot root dot title. Okay, and here I can insert any title for my main window, or sorry, main class. Okay, so this is movie ticket. Okay, or movie shows, you can use any name, okay, or any title. So now I want to save it, and then I will execute it to show you output. Okay, so I have executed this, and now this is our output. Okay, so this is our title, movie ticket. So here this is our title. Okay, but the size of this main window is very small. We have to set its size according to size of our device screen. Okay, so I will close this, and now I have to get size of our screen, because I have to create size of, or I have to set size of main window according to size of our screen. Okay, so here I will declare a global variable. For this I have to use self dot to create any global variable or global object. Okay, so here I have to create variable. So this will a global variable. I will set name of this variable width. Okay, because I have to get width of my screen first. Okay, so here I will use self dot root. Okay, and then I have to access winfo method. Winfo, this is method that returns us information of any widget. Okay, so this is winfo method that will return us screen width. Okay, because we have to get width of our screen. So this is the information that will be retrieved by using this winfo method. Okay, and we will assign this width to this global variable. Okay, if you will remove this self dot from here, then this width will local variable. Okay, but I have to declare it globally because I have to use it inside any other function. Okay, so next I have to retrieve height of our screen. So I have to declare global variable with name height, and then I have to get height from or by using winfo method. Okay, winfo method, and now I have to get screen height. Okay, so now this is screen height, and it will be assigned to this height global variable. Okay, so now I have to set size of our main window according to this width and this height. Okay, so here I will use self dot root dot geometry. Okay, I am using geometry method to set size. Okay, size of this main window. So here I will use formatting string. So this formatting string can carry a variable value and string value. Okay, so here I will use variable value. For this I have to use pair of curly brace. Okay, and now I will use this self dot width. Okay, self dot width. Okay, and now so I have to use here a multiply sign, and then I will use second value, that is height of our screen. So self dot height. Okay, and now I have to start from first row and first column. Okay, so here I have added +0 and +0. Okay, so now I will save it, and then I will execute it to show you output. Okay, now this is our main window, and this is our title movie ticket, and this is the size of our main window or root window, and this size is according to the size of our screen. Okay, so now I will close this, and then I will close this also. Okay, so now I have to create a large title. Okay, so here I will create an object with name title, and here I will use tk. As you know that tk is alias or object for Tkinter. Okay, so I have to access a widget from Tkinter, so that's why I am using this tk and dot operator. Okay, now I have to access label widget from Tkinter. Okay, so this is label widget that is part of Tkinter. Now I can use it. Okay, so now I have to define that where we have to create this label. So we have to create this inside our root window. So self dot root. Okay, and next I have to set title or text value by using uh, text property. Okay, text property, and now I will assign value. This is a text value or string value, that's why I have to use pair of commas. Okay, so this is our title, so I will set the name, that is name of our project, that is movie ticket. Okay, reservation. Okay, so this is our title. Okay, so now I have to set some styles for this label, for example border. Okay, for this I will use bd or border property. You can choose any of these two. Okay, so I will choose bd, and then I will assign border size 4. Okay, and now I have to set a style for border. So for this I will choose a relief property, and then I will assign value. So these are your options. You can choose any of these given options. So I will choose here raised. Okay, raised, and this is our border style. And next I have to set background color by using bg or background property. I will choose bg. Okay, so now I have to assign a color value. So you can insert a static color value, for example red, green and yellow and extra. Okay, so I can use any other trick, so that will be easy to use thousands of color range without remembering name of any color. Okay, so I will tell you or share that trick later, but first here I will use a static color name. Okay, so here I will use uh, light gray. Okay, light gray. So this is our background color. Okay, and then here I have to set text or font style by using font property, and here I am using this tuple. Okay, this is pair of parentheses. This is called tuple. When you have to pass more than one values for a single property, then you will use this tuple. Okay, but if you are assigning single value for a single property, then you do not use this tuple. But when you have to pass more than one values for a single property, then you have to use tuple. That's why I am using this tuple. Okay, so first value for font property is Arial, that is font family. Okay, you can choose any other font family, but I like Arial, so I will choose this. Okay, second is font size. I will choose 50. This is second value for font property. Now these are different values for same property, and now I will also choose third value for the same property, that is font property. Okay, so that is font style. I have choose this bold. You can choose italic and underline and extra. Okay, so now I think this is enough, and now I have to set its position. So we can set position of any widget by using three methods. Okay, so first I will choose pack method. When I am using any method, I will explain or I will share everything about that fact. Okay, so now here I have to use title dot pack. Now I will explain that why I am using this pack method. This pack method provides us side property. Okay, and here we can choose any side. For example, bottom, left, right, and top. I will set this label in the top. Okay, and it also provides fill property. Okay, so we can fill our widget in any position, for example in x-axis or in y-axis. What will happen if I will remove it? Then you can see that it will not be filled. Okay, so I will save it and then I will execute it to show you output. Okay, now you can see this is our title, movie ticket reservation. Okay, so this is our title and this is our background color, light gray. I can change this background color, and also I can change this font color. Okay, this is by default black, but I can use FG property and then I can change this. Okay, for example I will try it. Okay, and now it is not filled in x-axis. Okay, I have to fill it in x-axis or I have to fill it horizontally. Okay, so here I will use fill property and then I will change background and font color. Okay, so I will close this and also I will close this, and here I will choose fill property. Okay, so here I will use fill and I have to fill it in x-axis. Okay, and now I will change this background color. Here I will use only gray, not light gray. Okay, and here I will use FG property to change font color. Okay, so here I can choose white. Okay, white, or even I can choose light green. Okay, so here I will use comma. Now I will save it and then I will execute it. Okay, and now you can see our background color and our font color is changed, and when we have used fill property, then it is also filled in x-axis. Okay, so I hope it will be cleared. Okay, so now I have to create one frame here. Okay, that will be used as a list. Okay, so we will print all our schedule movies in that frame by using a table. Okay, so here we have to create a big frame inside this root window. Okay, so I will close this and also I will close this terminal. Okay, so I will go next, and here I have to create a frame. So here I will comment it that this is our frame. Okay, frame, and now here this is our frame, and then I should use self. Okay, I can, yes, I will choose use self with this frame. Okay, self dot frame. Now this is global object. Okay, so we can use this object anywhere in any other functions. Okay, so here I have to create frame by using this tk and dot operator, and then I will access frame from Tkinter. Okay, and here I have to define that where we have to create this frame, we have to create this inside our root window. Okay, and then here I have to set its border. So here I will choose BD property, and I will use value 5 for border. Okay, and next I have to set border style by using relief property, and I will choose Redditch. Okay, and next I have to set background color for this frame. Okay, so here I will use BG property. Okay, BG, and here you can assign any static value, like here we have assigned light green and gray and other. Okay, but I will share a trick with you that will make easy to use thousands of color without remembering color names and color rules. Okay, so here I will define a function that is a function of a single line. Okay, so here I will use def keyword, and then I will set function name that is color CLR. Okay, and here I have to pass some arguments. First is self, and this is necessary, and then R for red. You can use any other character or name or string. Okay, so I am using R for red, and G for green, and B for blue. Okay, so this is our function. Next, here it will return us a formatting string. So here I will use a return that will return us a formatting string. Okay, now we will use hexadecimal colors. Okay, so here I will use sharp sign and then curly brace. Okay, pair of curly brace, and here I will use R for red and 0 to X. Okay, this is for red, and then for green I will use G and 0 to X. Okay, and then in the last for blue I will use B and 0 to X. Okay, now this is enough. So now we can call this function here. Okay, so here I will use self dot color. Okay, and now I can set a range of color from 0 to 255 for every color. Okay, I can set 0 to 255 for red, and then 0 to 255 for green, and then 0 to 255 for blue. In this way you can use thousands of color without remembering of any color. Okay, so here I will pass a value for first color. Okay, first is red, so here I will assign a value for red. If you want to use red color, then here I will use 255 and then 0 and then 0. Okay, in this way this is simple red. Okay, but you can set a combination. Then here I will choose 200 for red. Okay, and 180 for this green. Okay, and 190 for blue. Okay, so in this way you can set any combination for any color. Okay, so here I have to use self dot frame. Okay, and then here I have to set its position. So now I will use place method. Okay, previous I have used pack method that provides us a side property and fill property, but now I have to use place method because place method uh, gives us property width. Okay, and by using this property we can set width of this widget or frame. Okay, So now here I can set any value for width, for example 500. Okay, and also it provides us height property to set height of this frame. So here I will set 600. Okay, and then it also provide us a x property to set padding in x-axis. Okay, so here I will set 50. Okay, and then it also provide us y property to set padding for this widget. Okay, this is vertical padding. So here I will set 100. Okay, so now I will save it and then I will execute it to show you output, and now this is our frame. Okay, so this is a combination. Okay, this is color combination, 200 red, 180 green, and 190 blue. I can change it, and this is its size, but I have to set it in this or I can say that I have to increase the size. Okay, and I have to decrease the height. I will increase width and I will decrease height. Okay, so I will close this, and also I will change background color. First I will change background color. So here I will increase blue. Okay, so here I will set to 20. Okay, now let us see that what will happen with background color of our frame. Now our background color is changed. Okay, so now I can also increase red color, and here I can set 250 and I will save it and then I will execute it. Sorry, it is not changed, I think. Okay, so now, okay, where is our color? I will close this terminal. Okay, and here I will I have increased red. Okay, and then I will set it 150. Okay, and I will set it 200. Okay, now I will save it and then I will execute it once again, and now what is matter, our color is not changed. Okay, so I will decrease value and here I will set 150, and now let us see that what will happen. Okay, so now here you can see our background color is changed. Okay, so now here I will close it, and then here I have to change size. Okay, so here I can use a trick. This is easy trick to set width and height of this frame. Okay, so for width property I will assign this value. This is global variable that contains width of our screen. Okay, so here I will use this self dot width. Okay, so this is our global variable that contains total width of our screen, and now I will decrease some value from this total width. Okay, I will decrease 100. Okay, and then this is height. I can use same trick here. Now I will use self dot height because this global variable contains height of our screen. Now I have to decrease some pixel from total height. Okay, so I have decreased 180. Now I will save it and then I will execute it to show you output. Now this is our frame. You can see this is our frame. Okay, you can change background color, you can change its size, and you can also change its height and width. Okay, so this is our frame. Now we have to create one table inside this, and I want to decrease size or width. Okay, I will decrease width. This is very large, I will decrease it. Okay, so now here I will decrease 200. Okay, here I will increase or decrease 200 or 300 from total width. Okay, and here I will set 150 for padding in x-axis. I will save it and then I will execute it. Okay, now this is perfect. Okay, this is a perfect output, and here I have to create a title here. Okay, that will tell us that this is list of scheduled movies. Okay, then we will create a table that will show us all list of scheduled movies. Okay, and then here we will provide option to choose your show number or movie. Okay, so we have to create a table and other widgets inside this frame. So I will close this uh, main window and then terminal. So now inside this frame, I have to create some widgets. So I will go to next line, and here first I have to set a label. So for option, okay. So here I will use self dot option, okay, and here I will use sorry, tk dot. So here I will choose combo box, okay, combo box, sorry, tk combo box, but I think this is part of TTK. But first I have to import TTK from Tkinter. So here from Tkinter import TTK. Okay, and now I can use this combo box TTK dot combo box. Okay, so now here I have to create this combo box inside our self frame. Okay, so this will be created inside our frame. Okay, self dot frame. And next here I have to set text value, but sorry, this is our option combo box, but first I have to set label. Okay, so here I will choose label first. Okay, this is option label. Okay, option label, and here tk dot label, and this label will be created inside our self frame. And next here I have to set text property, and now I have to assign value that select show. Okay, select show. So now we have to select show or select movie, and then here I have to use column. Okay, and next here I have to use comma, and next I have to set its background color. So I will copy this background color along with its property, and then I will paste it right here. Now background color is same. Okay, so next here I have to use font family. Okay, font property, and here font family will Arial, and its size should 20. Okay, and then it is bold. Okay, or I can set it 15 and bold. Okay, 15 and bold, and here I can change its color. For example, I will set it white. Okay, font color is white. Okay, so now this is our text value. Select show. Okay, and then here this is our background color, and background color is same as the color of our frame, and this is our font color, and this is our font family. Okay, and now I have to set its position. So here I have to use this object option label, and then dot grid. Now I am using grid method. In fact, this is a grid layout, and it provides us a row property, and here we can set a row. Okay, I will create it in first row and first column of our first row. Okay, in first column of first row. Okay, and then it provides us pad x property for padding or horizontal padding. Okay, so here I will set 20, and pad y, this is used to set padding in y axis or vertically padding. Okay, so here I will choose 30. Okay, I think this is enough, and next. Okay, this is enough, and then here I am creating this combo box. Okay, self dot option and tk dot combo box, and this will be created in our this what is name of frame. Yes, self frame. Okay, so it will be created in our frame, and next here I have to set font size. Okay, so now here I have to choose Arial font family and font size 20 or 15. Okay, and I will not set it bold. Okay, or I can choose bold also. Okay, you can skip it. If you do not want to use this font style, then you can skip it. Okay, and this is font color, sorry, not color, this is frame. Okay, where it will be created, then font styles, and then font size and font family. Okay, and next here I have to choose its values. So here I will choose this values property, and I have to pass values in tuple. Okay, so here I will choose first. So now you have to take care about names. Okay, this you have to enter same name that was entered here. Okay, so this is first, second, and third. Okay, so here I will choose first. Okay, first, and then second. Okay, second, and then third. Okay, now these are three options, these are our values. Okay, and here I can set a default value. Okay, so this was font family. Okay, and these are values. Okay, and it will be created in our frame, and now I have to set its default value that will choose value. Okay, or choose show. Okay, so here I will set default value. For this I will use set method. Okay, so self dot option, sorry, option dot set. So now I have to set a default value. So here I will use select. Okay, or select one. Okay, so now we can select any option from these three options. Here I can set also width of this widget. Okay, so here I will use width, and here I will set 17. Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, now I will set its position. This is our default value, and now here I have to set its position. Self dot option dot grid. Now I am using grid method because I have to set grid layout, and grid layout provides us row number and column number and paddings. Okay, so row is first, row is same, but column will different. Now column is second, pad X I will assign value 10, and for pad Y I will assign the same value, that is 30. Now I will save it, and then I will execute it to show you output. Okay, so now here you can see this is our label select show. So here this is by default value select one. Now I can select any of these options, second, first, and third. Okay, so here I can choose this. Okay, so next here I have to get name of our customer, and then we have to create OK button. Okay, or reserve button. So I will close this, and also I will close this. Okay, so now I have to set second label. So this is name label. Okay, name label, and here I have to set label tk dot label, and it will be created in our frame. Okay, and next its text is your name. Okay, your name, and then here I have to use background color, and I will set background color same. Okay, that is background color of our frame. Okay, I will copy this, and now I will paste this here. Okay, so next it was background color, and here I can set foreground color. Okay, FG property, and here I will set white. Okay, and next here I have to set font. Okay, font I will choose same font, style, size, and family. Okay, so I will copy this existing statement, and then I will paste them here. Okay, so next here I will go to next line, and now I have to set its position. Okay, this is name label dot grid. Okay, and row number is same, but columns are different. Okay, now this is our third column, pad X should 20. Okay, sorry, pad X. Okay, should 20, and pad Y should 30. Okay, so this is our second label. Now we have to create input field to get name of our customer. Okay, so here I have to get name, so self dot name. Okay, and here I have to create input field, that is entry widget. Okay, entry widget, and it will be created in our frame self, sorry, self dot frame. Okay, and next here I have to set a border for this, so I will set border of 3 pixels, and then here I can set its width. So here I will choose width property, and then I will set 18. Okay, and next I have to choose font. Okay, and I can copy these fonts from here. Okay, where are our fonts? Okay, I will choose this from here. Copy, I will copy these values. Okay, and then I will paste them here. Okay, so where is name? Okay, here I will choose font property, and I will assign copied values. Okay, so these are our font style, size, and family. Okay, I think this is border with font family. Okay, this is enough. Okay, and input field, here I can set width. Okay, width, but no, I have no option for width. So input field, and okay, so width, I have used this width already, so now I cannot use it once again. Okay, so I will go to next. Okay, and here I have to set its position self dot name. Okay, dot grid. Okay, I have to create it in our uh, first row, but in fourth column. Okay, column fourth, pad x is 10 and pad y is 30. Okay, now I want to show you output. I will save it, and then I will execute it. So now you can see this is our second option. Okay, and here we have to create one button. Okay, so next I will create button, so I will close this, and here I will close button. So this is okay button. Okay, okay button tk dot button, I will access it from Tkinter, and I will create it in our frame. Okay, and then I will set a text on this button, that is uh, purchase or reserve. Okay, reserve, and then here I will use comma, and now I will choose font family. Okay, and here I will set Arial, font family Arial, and then size 20, and I will set it bold. Okay, so this is button, and I can set its width. Okay, so here I will set width 10. Okay, 10, 10 is perfect. I can change if it is not perfect. Okay, so next, okay button dot, sorry, okay button dot grid, I have to set again its layout. So now I have to choose a row. Row is first, but column is fifth. Okay, now column is fifth, and then pad x I will use 20, and pad y I will set 30. Okay, now this is our okay button. I will save it, and then I will execute it to show you output, but I think its size is very large, so here I have to decrease its size. Okay, I will close this, and also this. Okay, so first I have to set its width 8. Okay, then I will set size 15. Okay, now I will save it once again, and then I will execute it, and now this is our button. Okay, so I think this is perfect. Okay, this is our options, and here user will enter uh, his or her name, and then they will click this reserve button. I will increase padding. Okay, for x-axis, so here I will use 30. Okay, so now this is enough. Now I have to make functional this OK button. But first I have to create complete widgets. So here I have to create list. Okay. So here I will create first a frame inside this, and in that frame I will create a table, that is a tree view, that contains information in form of tables and columns. Okay, so I will close this, and also I will close this. Okay, so next I have to create that frame. Okay, so here I will define another function by using def keyword. Okay, and this is our tab function because we have to create table. So this is tab function, and I will pass argument. Okay, self, and next this is self. Okay, and here I have to create one more frame inside this frame. Okay, so this is tab frame. Okay, because we have to create table in this frame. Okay, so this is tab frame. Okay, and here tk dot frame, and I have to create this frame, this tab frame inside frame. Okay, inside our main frame. So here I will use self dot frame. Okay, and I can set its border size, so I will choose 5, and I can set its style, so I will choose a Reddit. Okay, and next here I have to set its background color, so I will choose bg property, and I will call color function self dot color, and here I can set any color. For example, I can set okay 50, okay 50, okay, or 150, 150, 150, and 150. Okay, so this is color, background color for that frame. Okay, so next I have to set its position, its width and height. For this we will use place method. Okay, tab frame dot place, and here I will use width property. Now we have to create it inside our main frame. So first I will get size of our main frame. So where is our main frame? Okay, so this is size of our main frame, that is uh, self dot total width minus 300. I will copy this. Okay, and now I will paste this right here. Okay, so now this is our uh, frame. Okay, tab frame, and this is its width. I will decrease some width from here. Okay, so here I will use 400. Okay, so now this is 100 pixel less than main frame. Okay, and now here I have to define height. Okay, height, here I will get height of our main frame. So its height is here. I will copy this. Okay, this is height of our main frame. I will copy it, and then I will paste it right here. Okay, now I will decrease some more pixels from this. Okay, so here I will use 280. Okay, 280. I will increase 100. Okay, so this is 280, and it will be created inside our main frame. Okay, now I have to set its padding. Okay, so here I will use x property, and I will enter value 50, and I will use y property for vertical padding, and here I will assign value 70. Okay, so now I have to save it, and then I will execute it. Okay, but sorry, here we cannot see any frame because we have to call this function, then this frame will be created. Okay, so now we will call this function here. Okay, so self dot tab function. Okay, but I should increase padding for y axis. Okay, now I will save it, and then I will execute it once again. So now this is our frame. Okay, now you can see this is our frame, but I should change its style. Okay, and then I should decrease some height of this frame. Okay, so I will close this, and also I will close this, and here I have to decrease its height. So here I will set to or 300. Okay, 300. Okay, and then here I will set 85. Okay, you can set values according to your requirement or your need. Okay, and now I have to change style. Here I will choose sunken. Okay, sunken. So here I will use this sun king. Okay, now I will save it and then I will execute it once again. So now this is our frame and it is looking beautiful. Okay, and here we have to create our table. Okay, so I should increase some padding for this x-axis. Okay, I will set 90 instead of 80 or 85. Okay, so here I will set 90. Okay, so now I have to create uh, X roll, I mean scroll bar for bottom and scroll bar for right side. Okay, so here I have to create scroll bars. Okay, so first is X scroll for bottom. Okay, X scroll, and here I have to create scroll bar that is part of TK Inter. So this is our scroll bar. We have accessed it by using this TK object. Okay. So now I have to create it inside our tab frame. Sorry. Yes, tab frame. And then I have to use orient property. Okay. To set its position or its layout. Okay. We have to set its layout. So this is horizontal. Okay, and now I have to set its position. So X scroll, now I have to set define its side. Okay, bottom or top. So here I will use pack method because this method provides us side property and we can choose any side. I will choose bottom. Okay, and then here I have to fill by using fill property, and I have to fill it in x-axis. Okay, so next I have to create one more scroll bar. I want to show you this scroll bar. I will execute it, and now you can see this is our bottom scroll bar. Okay, X scroll. Now we have to create here a right scroll bar. Okay, in y-axis. So I will close this, and now I have to create second scroll bar, that is y scroll. Okay, and here tk dot scroll bar, sorry, not scale, scroll bar, and it will be created in our tab frame. Okay, and orient, I have to set its layout vertical. Okay, so next I have to set its position also, y scroll. Okay, and here dot pack, because I have to define its side by using side property, and I have to create it in right side, and I have to fill it in y-axis. Okay, I have to fill it in y-axis. Now I want to show you this second scroll bar. Okay, now this is second scroll bar. Okay, so these are our two scroll bars, one in bottom and one in right side. Okay, so now next I will create table. I will close this and this. Okay, so now I have to create a table that is in fact a tree view. Okay, so here I will create object for table with name self table. Now this is global. Okay, we can use it anywhere in our other functions. Okay, so next here I have to create it this, that is tk, and then this is tree view. Okay, I have to create it in our tab frame. Okay, and now I have to set these scroll bars with this table. Okay, so here I will use x scroll command, and here I will set x scroll with it. Okay, x scroll dot set. Okay, and then I have to set second scroll bar with this table. Okay, so I will use y scroll command. Okay, and here I will use sorry, y scroll. Okay, y scroll dot set. Okay, so y scroll dot set. Now I have to create columns in this table because we have to set or define our data in columns. Okay, so I will go to next line to make it clear. So here I will choose columns property, and because these are more than one values, so I have to use tuple for them. Okay, so now I have to create first column, that is show number. Okay, show number, and second, here I have to define second, that is show time. Okay, time, and third is our movie. Okay, movie, and fourth is price. Okay, price, and then here last one is seats. Okay, available seats. Okay, so these are our five columns. Okay, 1 2 3 4 and 5, and I can see here in our database 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so these are enough. Now these are our columns. Okay, now I have to set its position also. So here I will use self dot table. Okay, sorry, not tab, table. Okay, sorry, this is set. I have to use self dot table. Okay, and now I have to use pack method. Okay, and now here I have to use fill property, and I will fill it in both sides, I mean in y-axis and x-axis. Okay, and then here I have to use expand property, and here I will assign value 1 to fill it completely. Okay, now I want to show you. I will save it and then I will execute it. Okay, now this is our table, and our frame color is changed because our table color is white. So now this is also white. Okay, so here you can see this is our scroll bar, and these are our columns, this one, this and this, but you cannot see any string value because still we have to set headings for these columns. Okay, still we have created only columns, but we have not set any value for them. Okay, so I will close this, and also I will close this, and now I have to set headings for these columns. Okay, so I will go next, and here I will choose self dot table dot heading method. This is the method. Now we will use this method to set heading for those columns. Okay, so first column was show number. Okay, and here I will use text property, and now I will assign text to this first column. Okay, so here I will use show number. Okay, show number, and then I will go next, and here I will use again self dot table dot heading. Okay, and second is time. Okay, this is column name, and we have to set heading for the second column, that is timetable. Okay, time table. So next I have to create one more heading. Okay, self dot table. Okay, dot heading, and here this is our movie. Okay, movie, and here I have to set once again a text. Okay, and this is movie name. Okay, movie name, and then here I will go to next. Okay, self dot table dot heading. Okay, and now this is our price. Okay, price, and here I will set text value price. Okay, so this is also price, but with capital P. Okay, so last one is self table dot heading. Okay, and here column name is seats. Okay, seats, you can see this is also seats, and here we have to set heading for this column by using text property, and here available seats. Okay, seats, or I can say total seats. Okay, total seats. So here I have to show available seats. Okay, now I have to set gaps for these columns. Okay, for this I will use self dot table. Okay, dot column. Okay, dot column. So I have to use this column method, and now for show number. Okay, show number I have to use width. Okay, so this is show number. I can set here 100. Okay, this is numeric value, so I will use it without commas. Okay, I will copy this, and then I will paste this to next line. Okay, now I have to change column name. Okay, so now this is time. Okay, and here timetable I will set 150. Okay, this is the gap, okay, or total width of a column. So in fact, this is the total width of every column. Okay, next one I will paste it. Okay, so this is show number. I will replace it with movie name. Okay, now this is movie and movie name is some large, so I will set 150. Okay, so again I will paste it. Okay, so now this is our price, so here I will set price. So for price I will set 80 only. Okay, 80. And next self, sorry, I will paste. Okay, and this is our show number. I will remove it, and this is our seats. Okay, so available seats I will set it 80. Okay, 80. So now I will save it, and then I will execute it to show you output. And here you can see these are our columns. This is our show number timetable, but I have to increase value for these two. Okay, and this first is empty. Okay, I have to hide it. I will hide it. Okay, and then I will increase width of these columns because uh, their width is very small. Okay, I will increase them. Okay, so I will close this, and then here I have to hide it, and also I have to configure these scroll bars with this table. Okay, I mean when we will move the scroll bar, then our column will also move. Okay, so here I have to hide empty column first. So self dot table. Okay, here I have to use square bracket and then show. Now I have to show only headings. Okay, and other column will be removed. Okay, and I have to configure also scroll bars with this table. Okay, so first is xscroll dot configure. Okay, and here I have to use command property, and then I will use self. Okay, dot table. I will choose table dot x view. Okay, I mean we have to move this scroll bar in horizontal. Okay, or in x axis, then our column will move. Okay, and then we have to configure our y scroll. So I will choose this, and then I will call configure method, and then I will choose command property. Okay, then self dot table. Okay, dot y view. Okay, it will move our rows. Okay, so we have configured it, and now I will increase values or width of these columns. Okay, this is 150 or 200. I will set it 200. I will set it also 200. Okay, and I will set it also 200. Okay, now I think this is enough. I will save it, and then I will execute it once again. Okay, now this is our show number, this is timetable, movie name, price, and total available seats. And here you can see that our scroll bar is not appearing because it is adjusted in the same screen. Okay, if I increase value, then or I will increase columns, then our scroll bar will active. Okay, so I will show you. I will close this, and also I will close this. Okay, and here I will increase values. I will set 500 and 500. Okay, and 500. Then you will see that our scroll bar is active. I will execute it, and now here you can see this is active, and now our columns are moving when we move this our scroll bar. Okay, this is because of configuring it. Okay, so I will decrease width of these columns again. Okay, I will close this, and also I will close this, and I will set 200. Okay, 200 and 200. Okay, so now our this table is also completed. Now we have to show all our uh, scheduled movies in this tables. Okay, for this we will define another function after this function. So here I will define another function by using def keyword, and here I will use function name reserve function. Okay, reserve, sorry, reserve function. Okay, and here I will pass self as an argument, and next. Here I have to get information selected and entered by user, and that is here. Okay, that is option and name. So I will get it first. Okay, so here I will use sorry, first I will declare a local variable. First is option. Okay, option, and here self dot option. Okay, dot get. By using this get method, we will get value from that combo box. Okay, and then we will assign that value to this local variable. Okay, and next, now I have to retrieve name from input field. Okay, so here I will declare variable with name, name. Okay, so this is variable name, and then I have to retrieve from self dot name object. Okay, now I have to access by using get method. Okay, so in this way we will get value from input field or entry widget, then we will assign that retrieved value to this name variable. Okay, so now we have uh, retrieved these input values, and now I have to set condition that if, okay, option and name are initialized. Okay, if these are initialized, it means that user have selected any option and inserted their names. Otherwise we have to print error. Okay, that fill all input fields. Okay, so here I will use else. Okay, and now here I will use message box to print error message, but first I have to import message box from Tkinter. Okay, from Tkinter import message box. So next, here I have to use this message box. Okay, so tk dot message box dot show error. This message box has some types. This is error, and one is information, and also one is warning. Okay, so this is error type. Okay, so here we have to set error title. Okay, so this is error as a title, and now we will print message as a string that please fill all input fields. Okay, and then I will use a sign here, exclamation sign. So this message will be printed if you are skipping option or name input fields. Okay, so next, here I have to set one more condition. Okay, so but first I will get value from database. So here I have to connect with database, but for this I will define another function to connect with database, and then I can use that function when I want to connect to database. Okay, so here I will define function with name database function. Okay, and here I will pass self as an argument, and next, here I have to define or declare object. Okay, self, this is a global object, self dot con or connection, and here I will use py mysql. Okay, but here is an error because still I have to import it. Okay, so import, sorry, import, and I have to import py mysql. Okay, so now our error is removed from here, you can see. So if you have still an error, then you have to install extension. Okay, so how can you install your extension? You will click here, and then you will choose terminal. Okay, and then new terminal, and here you will enter a command line, that is pip install Piva MySQL. Okay, first you have to install MySQL. If you have successfully installed MySQL, then you have to uh, execute this command line to install extension. Okay, pip install Piva MySQL, and then you will click enter key, and in this way this extension will be installed. Okay, I will close this. So next I have to access connect method. Okay, so here I have to pass some arguments. So first is host, and I have to assign value. So you will enter your host, and our by default host is local host. Okay, and next is user, and by default user is root. Okay, and then you have to uh, enter your password. So first you will use password property, and here you have to enter your own password. Okay, and next I have to define name of my database. Okay, so here I will choose database property, and I will enter name of my database, and you will enter your own database. Okay, so next here I have to access the cursor. So first I will create object for cursor. Okay, and then I have to access cursor by using self dot connection method, sorry, object. Okay, dot cursor. So I have sorry, I have accessed cursor, and this is object for this cursor. Okay, so now we can connect with database. So here inside this if condition I will use try block. Okay, try and accept block. So here I will use accept, sorry, accept exception as E. Okay, so this is very useful. I will recommend you to use always try and accept block. And here I have to print error message if any exception is appeared. Okay, so here tk dot message box dot show error. Okay, so now we will print error, but first we will set title. So this is error, and here, sorry, here error, and next I will use comma, and now I will use a formatting string. Okay, so here I will enter. So first I will use string. Okay, error, this is a string, and now I will use variable, and this is E. Okay, if we are dealing with any exception, then this E contains that exception. So here we are trying to print that exception to easily understand and handle the problem. Okay, so next here inside this try block, so I will call database function. Okay, so self dot database function, and here I have to use cursor, self dot cursor. Okay, this is object for cursor, and now I will access execute method. Okay, execute, and here I have to execute a query inside this execute method. Okay, so here I will choose select. Okay, this is query. I have to select first movie name or time. Okay, or even, sorry, reserve function, this is for reserve. Okay, so here we should print a list of these scheduled movies. Okay, okay, we can do that later. So here this is select. Okay, so we have to select a movie. Okay, so select from, and name of table is movie. Okay, select from movie. Where, here I have to use where clause, where uh, show number. Okay, name of column was show number. I will check it. Okay, yes, this is show number. Okay, so show number, show underscore number is equal placeholder. Okay, so this is, I will replace this placeholder with this name option. Okay, opt. So here I have to select columns. Which column will be selected? I have to select movie name. Okay, select movie. Okay, sorry, name of column is movie name, movie underscore name. Okay, so here I will use movie underscore name. So select movie name, price, okay, and seats. I have to select these columns. First is movie name, okay, price and seats. Okay, I have selected these columns. I can also select this is movie name, timetable. Okay, but I think I do not need for movie timetable. Okay, I can select it. Okay, so here I will use time. Okay, what was name? This is show time. Okay, so show time. Here I will use show underscore time. Okay, so we are selecting show time, movie name, price, and available seats from movie table where show number is equal. So this is the option that was selected by user. As user can select first, second, or third. Okay. So next I have to execute this. So now I have to retrieve this information or information of these columns in a list. So here I will declare list. Okay, with name row. You can use different name. So now I have to retrieve from database. So self dot cursor dot fetch one. Okay, I have to select one row. Okay, or I have to fetch one row. Okay, so next I will print message, but first I will check condition that if seats are available. Okay, so here I will use if. So now our seats are in, and this is first, second, third, and fourth, in fourth index. Okay, so here row, and here I will use index number, that is 4. Okay, so here I have used 3. This is 0. Okay, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. I mean this is fourth index number. Okay, is greater than 0, is greater than 0, then here we can reserve a seat. So also we can reserve a seat in a specific row and a specific seat number. Okay, for this I can declare some global variable. Here I will declare variables. Okay, so in the start here I will declare global variable. Okay, global variables. Okay, so first should self dot, so row. Okay, self dot row, this is still 0. Okay, but it should, because we have set 20 total seats, so I will set 4 rows and 5 seat in every row. Okay, so self dot seat. Okay, and 5 seat. Okay, now these are total 20. Okay, so now I will use these global variables in this function. Okay, to tell the user that your seat is reserved in first row and first seat. Okay, so next here I have to see that if. Okay, if row is greater than, sorry, self dot row. Okay, self dot row is greater than 0, then inside this if condition I will nest another if condition. Okay, if seats, sorry, self dot seat. Okay, so self dot seat is greater than 0. Okay, so here I will go inside this if condition. Okay, so now if this is greater than 0, then here I will go inside this nested if, and here I have to decrease seat number. Okay, so self dot seat. Okay, So this is self dot seat. So here I have to decrease one seat. Okay, so self dot seat, okay, minus 1. And then here, if seats are equal 0, then what will happen? I will go next, and here I will use else. Okay, and inside this else I will use I will increase value of this row. Okay, or I can decrease value of row. Okay, so here I will use self dot row, and here I will decrease row. Okay, so self dot row minus 1, and then I will assign uh, again that value to this self, that is 5. Okay, that's it. So here I will use self dot seat, and where I will assign 5 again. Okay, so now I want to explain once again. Here we are checking a condition that if a row number, sorry, okay, row 3 is greater than 0. If it is not 0, okay, then it means that seat is available. Then we have to check condition that if row is greater than 0, then we have to check that in every row if seats are greater than 0, because we have total 5 seats in every row. Okay, so then we will decrease one row. Okay, and here I will print message that seat is successfully reserved. Okay, so tk dot message, okay, box, so dot show info. Now I will use second type, that is show info, and here I will set a title success. Okay, and then here I will use a formatting string. Now inside this formatting string, I have to print row number and seat number and name of person. Okay, so here I will type seat, okay, seat number. So now I have to print seat number. Okay, by using this curly braces, because we have to print a value of variable. Okay, so here total seats are 5. Okay, and I will minus this seat number. Okay, so here 5 minus 1, this is 4. When we will subtract 4 from 5, then this is seat number 1. Okay, so 5 minus self dot, sorry, here I, yes, seat. Okay, so now 5 minus self dot seat, this is seat number 1 in first iteration. Okay, so next this is seat number, and then in row number. Okay, in row, and here I have to print row number, and here I will print row. So first I will subtract row. Okay, so here, yes, so I will use 5 minus self dot row. Okay, so this is 5 minus row. So here, for example, in first row, we are reserving a seat. Then 5 minus 4, this is 1. Okay, seat number 1 in row 1 is reserved for, is reserved. Okay, for, so here Mr. or Mrs. Okay, so here I can use Mr. or Mrs. So here I have to print name of person that exists in name variable. Okay, here I have retrieved this information in name variable. Okay, so I will print this, and then I will print another thing, that is price. Okay, so here I have to say that pay this price. So here I have to use this backslash and n for new line. Okay, so here I will type no pay. So here I have to print total payment that exists in third index of row list. Okay, so here I will use no pay, and pay should in variable form. Okay, so this is row and index number third of row list. Okay, and here I will print dollar sign. Okay, dollar sign, now pay this payment. Okay, so I think this is enough. So now I have to update total seats column in our movie table. Okay, so here I have to update it. Okay, update, and here total seats are in our last one, that is fourth index. Okay, so row and fourth index of row minus 1. Okay, minus 1. So now we have to update this column in our table. Okay, so here I will use self dot cursor, and then I will access execute method to execute our query, and here I will type update movie table and set seat or seats. Okay, this is seats. So update movie set seats, and here I will pass placeholder that will be replaced later. Okay, so where, so here I have to define show number. Okay, where show number is equal placeholder. Now these are two values, so here I have to use tuple. Okay, so first is UPD or update table. Okay, and second is our this option. Okay, OPT. So here I will pass second OPT. Okay, so this placeholder will be replaced with this UPD. Okay, and then our second placeholder will be replaced with this OPT. Okay, so next I have to commit it. Okay, so here self dot connection dot commit. Okay, we have to make sure that do this change in our table. Okay, so this is enough. Okay, and I should print this message here. Okay, I will cut it from here. Okay, I will cut it from here, and I will paste it after this commit. Okay, so I will paste it right here. Okay, and then I have to retrieve new information from table. Okay, because we have reserved a seat and now seats are updated. For example, previous were 20 seats and now one seat is reserved, then we have to show remaining 19 seats. So here I will execute once again new query by using cursor. Okay, self dot cursor dot execute. Okay, and here I have to execute query that select all from, okay, select all from table. So table name is movie. Okay, select all from movie where, so here I will use where, or even I do not need for where. Okay, okay, select all from movie. Okay, then we will retrieve all these values or information of columns in our local list. Okay, so here I will declare a local list with name data, and now we have to fetch all uh, our movies or scheduled movies. Okay, so here I will use self dot cursor dot fetch all. Okay, and next here have fetched all, and now I have to insert in our tree view, that is table. Okay, so here I will call function self dot tab function. Okay, and then here I will use self dot table. First, I will delete all existing values from that tree view. Okay, so here I have called delete method. Now I will delete all information printed in this table or tree view. Okay, so self dot table dot get children. Okay, so in this way we will get all children or information of columns, then we will delete them. Okay, so here I will use for loop. Okay, for I in data. So we will retrieve all data in I. Okay, and here we will print all this information in table again. Okay, so self dot table. Okay, dot insert. Now we are inserting new values. Okay, so we have to insert first empty. Okay, and then tk dot end. We will get last value in our table. Then we will use values property, and we will insert values in I. Okay, so in this way it will be printed. Okay, and then we have to close the connection. So out of the for loop I have to close connection. So self dot connection dot close. Okay, so now this is enough, but first, okay, but first we have to print all information. So for this I have to define one more function before this reserve function. Okay, so here I will define function. This is simple and a short function. This is show. Okay, show function. So show function, I will pass self as a parameter, and here I will use try block. Okay, try, and then accept. Okay, accept exception. Okay, as E, and I will copy all this statement from here. Okay, I will copy this statement, and now I will paste it here. Okay, try, and this is accept block. Okay, so I will paste it here. Okay, now inside the try block I will call database function. So self dot db function. Okay, and now I have to execute a query. Self, or even I have this information here. I will copy this to save your time. So here data, yes, I will copy all this code from here. Okay, and then I will paste it in our this function. Where is our show function? Okay, so here I will paste it. Okay, so now here I have pasted, but I have to set positions. Okay, so I will set it here, and then I will set it here, and then I will set it here. Okay, and now everything is fine. Okay, and now I will bring it here, and then I will bring it right here. Okay, so now what are we doing? So here we have called database function, then we have executed a query select all from movie. It will select all information, all rows and columns from our movie table. Then we will fetch all this information and assign to this data list. Okay, and then we are calling our uh, tab function, and we are deleting our previous value if existed. Okay, then we are printing all these values in our table. Okay, so now we will call this function here. Okay, so this is our show function. Okay, so now I will call this function here. Okay, I will go next, and here, sorry, here I will call function self dot show function. Okay, so now in this function we are printing all list of movie. Okay, and then user can uh, select a movie, and then he can reserve a seat. Okay, so now we have to call this reserve function. Okay, when our reserve button will be clicked. Okay, so this is reserve function, and we have to find our reserve button. Okay, so this is our reserve button. Here you can see. So here I will use command property. Okay, and I will call function self dot reserve function. Okay, I will use comma, and now I will save it, and then I will execute it. And after a small while, if we have no any error, then this is our output. Okay, but here maximum recursion depth exceeded. So this is any problem from database. Okay, so okay, already closed. Okay, okay, what is problem? So this is our information, but we are facing any problem. Okay, so this is information is printing, but we have a problem. So I will close this and I will see that what is the problem. So here I can close it from here. Okay, I am facing a logical error. So I think this is in our show function. Okay, so it can be because of this tab function. Okay, so we will remove this function call from here. Okay, so because this function is before this. Okay, so now we can only use this table. Okay, because this is global, so we can use it here. Okay, so I have removed this function call of our tab function. So now I will save it once again and then I will execute it. Okay, now it's fine, now it is working properly. So this is our list. This is show number first, okay, second and third. So this is timetable 3 p.m. to 5:30, 6 to 8:30, and 9 to 11:30. Okay, this is timetable and this is movie name, Harry Potter, Mission Impossible, and Fast and Furious. And next is price for every this movie. Okay, and prices are different for every show. And here these are total available seats. Now we will try to reserve a seat, then we will see that what will help happen. So here I have to choose our show. So I will choose second one. Okay, and here I will provide name of customer or user. So here I will enter David. Okay, and now I will click reserve button. Okay, so seat number 1 in row number 1 is reserved for Mr. or Mrs. David. Now pay $15. Okay, so this is dollar sign. I will click OK and now already closed. Still I have a problem. Okay, I can face it. So here you can see this is 19. Okay, so this is 19. I think I am calling tab function in our reserve function. So I have to remove that. So I will click OK. Then this is closed. So I will close this and also I will close this. Okay. And now here I can remove this tab function from here. Okay, in our reserve function. Okay, so I will save it and then I will execute it once again. Now here you can see total available seats in our second show are 19. Okay, so next we will reserve a seat for third show. Okay, so here I will select third show. Okay, so I will select this and now I will enter name John. Okay, and now I will reserve. So seat number 1 in row 1, okay, is reserved for Mr. or Mrs. John. This is Mr. John. Now pay $20 because this is $20 for third show. Okay, I will click OK. Now our error is removed. Okay, so now I will add one more or reserve one more seat in third show. Then what will happen? And what will happen if I skip this input field? I will click reserve. Then this is error. Please fill all input fields. I will click OK. Now I will insert a name. So now I will enter name Smith. Okay, and then I will click reserve. Now this is seat number 2 in row number 1. Okay, so row is same but seat is changed. Okay, I will click OK. Now here seats are 18. I will reserve this seat again and again. Okay, now seat number 3 in row number 1. I will click OK. I will reserve it once again. And now this is seat number 4 in row number 1. I will click OK, and now once again I will try to reserve. So seat number 5 in row number 1. Now the row should change. I will see, I will click OK, and now I will try to reserve once again. Okay, I will click OK. Now seat number 1 in row number 2, okay, is reserved. So in this way, here we have total 14 seats. Now I will reserve seat again and again until this is 0, okay, or until this is greater than 0. Now this is a single seat, okay. So next I will try to reserve this last one. So I will click reserve button, and now this is seat number 5 in row number 4. Now all seats are reserved, okay, for $20. So I will click OK. Now it is 0. So now I will click reserve button again, and now what will happen? We will see it should print error message that all seat reserved, but it is not printing it. Okay, what is the problem? I will see. So this is our if greater than, okay, sorry, here we have to handle it, okay. So here I have to use else, okay, if, and here I will use else, okay. So here I will use else, and now I will print message all seats reserved. This is error message, okay. Message box dot show error, okay, and title is error, and now I will print a string that all seats reserved, okay, all seats reserved for this show, okay, for this show. So this message will print when we will try to reserve it once again. So now I will close this, and now I will save it, and then I will execute it, okay. So now all seats in our third show are reserved. So I will try to reserve it once again. So I will choose third, and now I will click reserve button. Now please fill all input fields. Okay, here we have to enter a name. So I will enter name David. Okay, and now I will try to reserve. So all seats are reserved for this show. No, we cannot reserve any more seat. Okay, so this was all about movie ticket reservation system in Python Tkinter. I hope this video will be very helpful and easy to understand for you. If you like the video, then please share with your friends and class fellows. And if you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, then please subscribe our YouTube channel right now. Thank you.